The Triangle Down Syndrome Network is a nonprofit support, resource, and advocacy organization serving individuals, families, and professionals. Their mission is to empower, connect, and support parents of children with Down syndrome, their families, and the community. They achieve this mission through an open, supportive, and collaborative network that connects individuals and families with needed resources and information. The vision of the Triangle Down Syndrome Network is to be an effective and comprehensive resource on Down syndrome in the Triangle region and throughout North Carolina. Tdsn envisions a community where all people with Down syndrome can achieve their full potential and where individuals with Down syndrome and their families are welcomed with fairness, enthusiasm, and encouragement in the community.
I am Christina Reeves. I am the Program and Outreach Director at the Triangle Down Syndrome Network. We are a grassroots organization started about 20 years ago by a group of moms who were concerned of the lack of resources in the area. And we focus on education, advocacy, medical outreach, and parent education. I would love to be able to give some resources and parent education to some of the families that are here. Recently, multiple families had started to reach out to us because of the lack of resources in the area. We have been trying very diligently to figure out how we can support the area out here. We'd like to do monthly workshops, we'd like to do IEP trainings, focus around education, really just find out what is needed in the area and help. We are expanding our medical outreach. That's where we're going to go into the hospital. We're going to train doctors on best practices for delivering diagnosis. We're giving them the tools to connect families to us, which is the most important part of what we do. We offer a connection for families. We give them a new baby bag that has resources, books, baby gifts for mom and baby. We offer that parent connection that they're not going to get anywhere else because we've been there, we've been through it, and we're there to help them. When I first found out my daughter had Down syndrome, all I remember is that people that had Down syndrome when I was a child. That's the only vision that I had. 6 years later, I realized that with the early intervention and parent education that we give, we are creating a whole new generation of people with Down syndrome. We are changing the way that people look at people with disabilities. They're not just disabled, they're fully able, and we have to give them the right resources and teach their parents that yes, guess what? They can be an intern for Senator Bradford when they're 18. They can go to college. They can do all the things that the world's telling you that they can't do. They can do it. And that is my favorite part, is telling a parent that yes, your child can read. Yes, your child can go to college. Yes, your child can do this, and stop telling them no, they can't. Yeah, the thing I'm most proud about the network is just our ability to make new connections with parents. To be able to go sit in a hospital room with a mom who was just given a diagnosis and tell her that things are going to be okay. It's not the end of the world, that they are very capable of becoming the love and everything that we imagined the baby was going to be. Thank you. You are making a difference. Every dollar counts at making a difference for every person with Down syndrome, but mostly the new generation that we are rising up to be productive members of society. We are going to be hosting a buddy walk in September, on September 23rd, down at the Town Commons, and we would love for all of you to join us.
The Triangle Down Syndrome Network is funded primarily through donations and small grants, and relies on the help of volunteers to carry out activities throughout the year. As a grassroots organization, they look forward to continued growth to support new members and build awareness, understanding, and acceptance in our community.